Hello, everyone. It's Kayla B. Luke, also known as Miss Lady Kayla. I'm here with your play-by-play announcer, Charles Walton. If you didn't mind giving us your introduction.
Oh, my name's Charles Walton. A lot of people on campus know me as Chuck. From Chicago, Illinois. I'm a senior, graduating May the 10th. And I'm the school's play-by-play announcer, also known as the voice of HU Sports.
So how does it feel to actually be known as the voice of HU Sports? Because you did it first, so you have the best hands-on experience with that.
Um, to be known as the voice of HU Sports, it means the world to me. It's kind of weird because like I was telling my mom last night, like now that people are tuning into the games, I'm already, I know a lot of people on campus, but now it's like they approach me in a weird way, I kind of get like the Bieber fever thing going on,
Right.
I'm getting a lot of texts like, oh, I see you in the booth, and like, oh, we got to link up for business, bro. I'm getting like all that kind of stuff, but I'm thankful for everybody just, listening to the games, reaching out. And I'm just glad that everybody's showing a lot of Bison support, and Bison pride. So that's what makes me most happy in doing it. And as far as being the first, maybe when I'm older, I'll look back and realize what it means. But right now, I'm just thankful just to even be involved in the process.
I definitely agree with the fact that you definitely have to keep the energy, and I definitely understand that thinking on your feet must be hard, especially now that you are the first. Everyone's looking up to you and looking up to what it is that you do, and some people are even aspiring to be like you. So who do you aspire to be like?
Um, Well, I aspire to be like my father. He's a very successful businessman, and he really took us from the bottom to the top, out of the projects to, living pretty decently now. So I aspire to be like him. But as far as in my profession, I look up to guys like Bob Costas, Brian Gumble, Stuart Scott, the legends, Chris Berman, Michael Wilbon. So those are some of the people in the business, even Howard Cosell that I look up to. But I just really want to carve my own lane, and I want to be able to blaze a trail for young guys like myself to walk through next.
It sounds as though you have a lot of future goals lined up for, helping others along the way and not just leaving it at you. It sounds like you also want to open up a lot of opportunities. So what future aspirations do you have for yourself, for you and your voice? Where do you plan on taking this?
I plan on taking this as far as I can go. A dream of mine would be to call a Super Bowl one day, or an NBA Finals game, the Olympics. I'm a real big believer in speaking things into existence. A couple years ago, I had no idea where I was going to go as far as college, and I got lucky and met this guy who happened to be the last person to interview Michael Jackson, and he was a Howard alum, and he met my father and wrote my letter of recommendation. So I just know that things could change overnight. I love J. Cole. He's got this line where he says, "Keep grinding, boy. Your life can change in 1 year. And even when it's dark out, the sun is shining somewhere." And that's how I feel. Like I just feel like every day, my motto's one day at a time. Just wake up, be thankful to wake up, and just go as hard as you can from sun up to sundown. And of course, God will make a way for you.
You said it best. So, personal question. So, this voice that you have, it represents Howard, but how do you have it represent yourself when you're working with the ladies? I'm sure
Oh, God.
a lot of us are wondering.
Oh God, that's crazy. Well, the ladies say that I have the gift of gab, and I guess they like my smile and my dimples. But yeah, I definitely use my words with the ladies. A lot of times they think I'm running like a game on them, but it's just who I am. I just always been a talker, and I guess I talk very well. So I guess that plays into my hands when it's time to, go after some attractive young ladies out there. So, but special shout out to my girlfriend, in case she sees this, Tisa. I see you. It's all love. So yeah.
So, my last and final question is, what keeps your energy? What keeps you going? I've seen you working in the booth. I've seen you energetic. I've seen you hype as though we're winning when there's probably we only have like 2 points on the board, and you're still like, it feels as though we have like 20 points. And everyone on the team, if they were to hear you, I'm sure they would feel motivated and probably even, work a little harder half the time. So how do you keep your energy so up there?
Um, just thinking about my family. I think about my brother Marcus. I'm motivated by things like that. just thinking about them and where I'm trying to take this thing. It's bigger than just me. You know, it's I'm trying to help Howard do something that they've never done before. And I know that they can show this video to alumni that'll fund money into the program so that next year this thing could be even bigger than me. So I'm just always thinking of other people besides myself. That's what keeps my energy up. And just knowing that, you know, I got a younger brother that looks up to me, and I made him a promise that I'm going to bring the money home, you know. So when I'm tired or I don't, you know, I feel like I can't go on anymore, I just think about him and I keep going. And that's what motivates me throughout the hard times. So.
Well, thank you so much for this interview,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Charles. I hope to have many more. I hope to
We
see
will. We
you
will.
on the Super Bowl. You know.
We will one day soon.
Yes, definitely. Well, this is Kayla B. Luke signing off, and I'll see you guys later.
Thank you.